Another boo. Howdy. What does the country thank you, D1. What does the country look like? What's the future ahead for us melanated immigrants? And I mean not us melanated immigrants, for melanated immigrants and us black Americans here. What does the United States of America, what y'all think it's gonna look like moving forward? Cause y'all know everybody ain't going back to their homeland. Hey, Mike. Hey, Era. Thank you, Nether Boo. Thank you. So, y'all, I would like to hear people's opinions. Thank you so much, Nether Boo. You know I appreciate you. Yeah, so that's my question, you all. Thank you, Nether Boo. Yeah. Hi, Kimberly.
Hello, how you doing, sweetheart? I just came on,
Hey.
so I wanted to ask you, like, because I know you're talking about where we go from here.
Yeah, but what's your ethnicity, real quick? Hey, Era.
I am black.
Black
That's what I
American.
consider myself. Pardon me?
Wait, Black American?
Yes, I live in the United States.
Did your grandparents, are your grandparents from here?
Yes.
Your great grandparents?
You know what? I know my great grandparents was born. My granddaddy was born 1905.
Oh, from here.
Yes,
Okay, all right. So
Mississippi.
what's your question?
You said where we go from here?
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to like unite
Mm-hmm.
one thing,
What who?
and I think because me, I'm like interested in building a school just for blacks.
Right, you mean
And
unite with Black Americans should unite together?
yes,
Okay. You only
yes,
talking about us specifically, right?
yes, because everybody else they unite together.
Right.
You go to places they hire just their own,
Mm-hmm.
and everything and stuff like that. And you know what? When we go back and we see where we was, when we had our
Your phone breaking up, Kim. Miss Kim. Miss
I
Kim,
mean,
you
that I
here?
had to,
Hold on. Hold
yes,
on. Copper, who are you talking to? What are you talking about, Copper Store? You must have immigrant children or something. Or maybe you mix, because why would we unite? Go ahead, Miss Kim. Oh, she on tea time. Hey, Color Me Bad. Yeah, so the topic, let me explain the topic. This is Love's World debate. I come up with all kind of topics for us to discuss. So I asked a diverse set of questions. Okay? Because I like to I think a lot. And I think, my thoughts be kind of interesting. So I made this prompt this morning. Black Americans and melanated immigrants. Where do we go from here? Is unity impossible? It's called sparking a conversation, Copper Sore. Yeah. So that's what we talking about. We're gonna rotate Miss Kim down because I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, y'all, so that's the topic today. Is unity impossible? You know what I mean? I don't know how much longer, even though we talk about the discussions. I mean, we talk about the issues. We talk about, we want immigrants to go back to their homeland, in which they should. But the reality of the situation is all of them ain't going back. And now, how do we move forward in the United States of America with melanated immigrants? What is our future in the United States of America and melanated immigrants? What is that going to look like moving forward? That's what I want to discuss. Okay, that's the prompt in the topic for today. Hey, Mississippi. Hey, Toya. Okay. Hey, the real.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. What's your ethnicity?
Puerto Rican and Jamaican.
Okay, go ahead. You want to answer the prompt?
Yeah,
You
so
got a
I
little. It's a little like muffled, like you know what I mean, staticky a little bit.
okay. So I do think unity is possible. Obviously, right now, especially like in America, is it really isn't like with everything going on. But I do think it is possible because, like, to me, I'm not gonna lie, like, race doesn't like we're all human beings. Like, that's what I feel like we get so lost in racism and all of these different things, and at the end of the day we're still the same species. That's different than all of that. You get what I mean? No, like we're focusing on a color, this, where we came from. At the end of the day, we're a human. That's how I look at it. So it's like it's hard for me to like speak on the race, and like I'm gonna get like, you know how it is right now. Like we're going through a race. All of these people are worrying about the wrong thing. We're going through a racial crisis right now in America, like crazy. But it's like I don't understand it because we're all human. No matter who. If black is the original, if we're the original color, with this, it doesn't matter. We're still human. So like, it's tough for me.
Well, you know what, the real. Now, since I'm the, if it's any Black Americans that want to come up and join the discussion, please do so. Well, I'm gonna speak since I'm the only Black American. Real, we're gonna try to all have a conversation here. Okay, okay, real.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. So, coming from a Black American, my perspective is that's one of the issues that Black Americans have with melanated immigrants. I don't see, you know what I mean? I don't, I see color. We have a history here and we have an unfinished fight here. And, we have a fight, not all, but I don't really see white people as human. They human, but to me, they horrible people.
No,
So you saying
absolutely.
forget? Hold on.
Absolutely.
Okay, well hold on, because you saying you we all human and this and that. And forgetting about the past. Black Americans, it's hard for us to forget about the past and move on without, especially with the unfinished business we have here in this country and with our government. So it's like a fight in us, a deep fight, a historical fight, a fight that goes beyond centuries long, that we've been fighting for stuff. And you know what I mean? When people come here and they tell us like basically to move on, when melanated immigrants is in our way of this fight, not all, but like the people, some of the melanated immigrants in our politics saying we don't need reparations, and they think a Black person telling them that because they ain't did their history to these people. We all one people. We all Black. You know what I mean? So when you got a Black immigrant in our politics speaking for us as if they are us on a historical fight, that's a problem. And then when we don't see that particular immigrants community calling them out, that's a big issue. And it's not stopping. You know what I mean? And it's continuing to happen generationally. You understand? So to Black Americans, that's an issue for us in this country. Now, if we was in somebody else's country, listening to whatever they fight is, because make no mistake about it, every country with Black people in it, those Black people in that country, most of the time, got their own personal fight against whoever. You know what I mean? The harms that was did to them in that country. So it would be insane for me to go into that country and speak for them continuously, telling them what they do and don't need. You know what I mean? So it's hard to start trying to bridge the gaps if those type of things don't stop. Do that make a little sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, hold
And I'm
on.
sorry I left. I'm sorry I had to take care of some business and stuff. I'm really sorry about that.
Okay. So Miss Kim, yeah, we talking to the Rio. Hold on, let me see who this is, y'all. Um, I don't know, y'all. Let's see. Oh, they moved on. Okay, Miss Kim, what was you, okay? Did you want to respond to that, real? Because Miss Kim, she had dropped down. Thank you. Did you want to hold on? Let's see who this is. Oh, he ain't want to drop. He ain't
Oh
want to
hell
hear
nah,
that.
you're so ugly. You're so
Am
ugly.
I?
I'm not gonna be on this live.
Okay, well
Look
that's
at that
fine.
skin. You look like
Oh,
my shit.
I am beautiful. I'm a
Bitch, you
beautiful black
you look like
queen. That's
shit.
what
That's
I
right.
am, you idiot.
You
Go
look like
crash out
shit. You look
somewhere
like
else.
shit.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for that. They don't
You
understand.
say you so
One,
ugly.
they don't
Look
understand.
at that. Look at that.
Honey,
Yeah,
we
baby.
are the most beautiful creatures, the most gifted, the most wise, the most forgiving, the most loving creatures on this earth.
Wait a minute.
And you
Hold
know,
on, Miss Kim. We got to see who these people is. Mac,
okay, go ahead.
Mac.
Hey, Lala. How you doing?
Fine. Okay.
That's
Hold
what's up.
on. I'm just trying to hold on for me, Mac. Hold on, Miss Kim. Let's see who
Okay.
these people is. Let me bring some more people up on the stage. Devil, get back.
That's
Good
right.
morning.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Good morning.
Thank y'all. Good morning, Eva. How you doing?
I am doing great, thank you. I'm at work. I just want to say a few words if you allow me to.
Okay, what's your ethnicity first?
I am
I
Haitian.
hear that accent.
Okay, you want to address the prompt first?
Yes, I see you put Black Americans and melanated immigrants. As we all know, Haitian people are going through a lot at this very moment. They don't want us here.
Yep.
But what I want to say
Hold
is
on,
that
Kim.
a lot of people don't know Haitians are the very first black nation in the world to have abolished slavery. Then we went around the world. We helped the other people to free
Wait,
themselves.
hold on. I'm not gonna let you sit up here and lie. How did Haitians go
I
around the
just
world?
lie.
Hold on. Did you say something, Matt?
Yeah, she just lying.
Go ahead. I mean, yeah, because you ain't gonna say that and then leave. Can you tell us how Haitians came to the United States of America and helped Black American ancestors get out of slavery?
Well, you muted me. You didn't let me finish.
Okay, well I'll give you 1 minute because
Well,
I don't want you to say what you gotta say and then leave. That's the
no,
thing.
you muted me. I wasn't
Okay, but
leaving. I wasn't even finished.
are you gonna just say what you want to say and
We're
stay?
not going. We're not going to argue about facts.
No, I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. Are you gonna say what you gotta say, and then are you gonna take rebuttals, or are you just gonna say what you gotta say and
You did
leave?
not even let me finish my
I'm
sentence.
asking you a question. Can you answer me?
Let me tell. Okay, you know what? Because
Can
what
you
you're
answer
doing.
me? You know what? Why do
No.
y'all have a problem with answering direct questions? That's a real
That
issue with
alone
you
is the
people.
difference. That's the difference right there. They can't
Yeah,
listen.
goodness gracious. She talking about she at work, she gotta go. Well, you better wait till you ain't at work, cause I'm gonna need to stop you. I'm gonna need to, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna just sit up here and lie. They went around the world and freed who? Yeah, and free who? You ignorant lady. Pseudo science, pseudo history. Girl, bye. Anyway, Miss Kim, go ahead.
And I was saying, we are just a
Yeah, let me start your clock. Go ahead.
envy and jealous for all race. I was in the military for 17 years.
What did you say?
I was in the military
I
for
know, but what did you
17
say
years.
about the envy and what?
I couldn't hear that either.
I said from other race,
Oh, okay.
from other race, because I was in the military for 17 years,
Lord. Mm-hmm.
and I was in Europe, and it's like 85% of us over there in the military, right? They put in the papers, send the blacks back to the United States. And it's a shame because you know what? It's a shame because that's why I said about us doing like with Rosewood and all the other places and stuff like that. Because I mean, it was better off, and I mean, we'll spend our money, spend it with each other. And like I
Segregation.
said, I want to build a school and it's just for blacks. And when she said, I know I heard somebody comment said why it should be like that, because I'm black and I care and I understand. I've been attacked from different races, KKK, this and that, all this and that. So, but us as a people and
Triple K on
everything,
the TikTok shop.
but us as a people, we get together, we so powerful, and beautiful. Take care of our community, take care of our neighborhood, and build our own schools and this and that because they just poison us, teach us what they want us to teach and this and that because we need to teach them just be entrepreneurs and stuff like that. And be proud of your skin color. Because like I said, one thing about us, our race, we got every color in the book.
Okay,
We got
Miss
every
Kim.
shade.
Yep, hold on, Miss Kim. Anybody got a rebuttal or everybody agree with what Miss Kim said?
No, I don't agree with it. I think that's just another form of segregation. Instead, we should all be united. Um,
Who?
it's just hard.
Wait, what's your name? I mean, what's your ethnicity?
I'm Mexican, but
Okay, you
I thought you
said
were
you.
talking about the unity. Like I'm reading the prompt where it says, "Is
Okay,
unity impossible?"
okay. Here, let me give you a minute.
I just, honestly, man, I just think this is. I understand everybody has their history. All of us do. All races do. But my biggest thing is the biggest problem we all have is we just can't come to an agreement or come and unite with each other to make it a better solution for everybody. And I know there's always going to be problems, but the biggest thing is when you keep complaining about a problem instead of finding resolution, it's just going to be always an endless
And the
cycle.
resolution would be y'all stop saying the N word. That'd be a great start.
Well,
Knock that behind that mess.
y'all
Yeah.
say essay, and all these
No,
other
we
words.
don't. No, we don't.
Yeah,
No, we don't. We don't say
I
none of that
don't.
mess.
Wait a minute. Hold on,
I
Mac.
get a minute, right?
Hold on. Yeah,
So
go ahead. I just wanted to let you know that'd be a great
I
start.
was born and raised in Temple, Texas, Meadow Village, which is all basically black neighborhood, right? So am I
It's
wrong
50
for?
states. Everybody don't live in Texas. Go ahead.
I know, but I'm talking from
I do, and
experience.
I ain't never been through that
So
situation.
I'm saying I'm speaking from experience to where how are y'all gonna say that I can't use a word that I was raised around? As
That's
far as
crazy work. That's crazy work. Okay, we're
no,
gonna leave it right there. Hold
and
on,
that's what
Mac.
I'm talking about.
Okay,
Okay.
hold on. What did he say? Did he just say N word? Did he
No,
just?
I said that's what I'm.
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
did
No,
he?
I didn't. That's what I said talking about. Maybe you should listen instead of thinking
Wait,
and
she's an
assuming what I
elder.
said.
You ain't gonna sit up here and disrespect our elder. Don't do that. Hold on.
You said
Wait.
it, bro.
He said it.
Yeah, he said it. I heard him
No,
say
I
it.
didn't.
Drop
No,
him
I
for
didn't.
that. You should drop him for that. That's
Oh
very
yeah.
disrespectful.
See.
I didn't say.
Okay.
What am I going to say that?
Okay. I thought I heard him say that. Did y'all hear him say that, chat? No. My mom said
Yes, he
no.
did.
My mom said no. Hold on. What was his name? Let me bring him back up. My mom said no. Hold on, y'all. Okay, we're gonna move on to Mac. That was his rebuttal for you. Okay, thank you for coming up, Miss Kim. I'm gonna rotate you down, but we agree with your submission. Okay,
Hey, how y'all
Mac.
doing?
Hey, Mac.
Nah, I could have sworn I just
Mac.
heard that fella say that. I
Yeah,
could have sworn.
all my mods. I got a few mods
Listening
in the
too hard,
chat, and
man. I didn't say that.
they said that he didn't.
I didn't. I know I
Um,
didn't. I know how
Well,
not to disrespect because I was raised in the culture too, and that's the problem.
okay.
Y'all say I can't say a word that I was raised in. It's not my fault. I was raised in a black-dominated community in Meadow
You
Village,
still
Texas.
can't say
but
that.
wait a minute. Hold
So,
on. It's
and
Mac's
old schools
turn.
tell
Hold
me I
on,
could do
Rub.
that.
We gonna get to you. You got people ahead of you.
Bullshit, man.
But see, but Rub, you gotta realize like that we hold the Black Americans who gave y'all that pass. They take responsibility too. They need to be held accountable too. I'm
Generation.
just saying. But hold on, I'm just saying they need to be held accountable also because we have 50 states in the United States and everybody don't grow up around y'all. Most of the Black Americans, y'all from Texas, New York, Florida, them kind of states, that's them. But you got 40 something other states where everybody think it's a problem. So hold on. Let me see. Go ahead, Mac.
I don't know. I was just looking at the prompt where it's linked Black Americans with melanated immigrants. I don't think it's the same thing. Never will be the same thing.
No, it's not linked. It's not linked to. It's Black Americans and melanated immigrants. Like
That's what I'm
and
saying.
yeah,
It's not
where do
linked
you?
in.
It's not. It's not a link. I'm talking about. I'm separating the group of people. Black Americans is one group, and melanated immigrants. What would you call? What would you call a Jamaican, a African, all that feeling a
Just
Haitian?
that.
What
Just that. A
you would call?
Jamaican, a Haitian, a African,
But
what
they have
have
a
you.
status. Okay, am I wrong? Should I change that, chat?
Well, can I speak because I
No.
fall into that
No.
category after? I
Wait, okay, yeah,
disagree.
you after him. Should I change that? Is you
No,
saying
don't
I should
change that
change?
chat, sweetie. Don't change that chat. It's a good question.
Oh, okay. I
You,
thought you
I
were
mean,
saying it
you
was
will
wrong.
never.
I'm
I
thinking.
mean, they will never ever. And I'm not trying to downplay anybody or nothing like that, but you will never have this. What we got. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Thank you.
I'm the same color as the mud in America. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm from. This is where we from. And we're going to stand proud on that. We're not going to run to somewhere else. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. We're not going to come around here because they come around here and they act like I'm going to tell you why they say African American, because they trying to get a hold to some change. I'm telling you, that's what they do. They trying to get a hold of some change. They want to link Africans to Americans because we had the same color skin, but what's in our skin ain't in their skin.
Okay, so
You know?
it's okay. So you answering the prompt right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just getting lost. But go
Yes,
ahead.
ma'am.
Maybe I
There's
get
only
it.
one us. It's the blueprint. It's only one us. And it's like that. I mean, no offense to anybody, nothing like that. Last thing I want to do is make enemies, but at the same time, you will never be like us. Don't come over here and try to tell us how to live our life, how it's going to be better if we follow the rules that y'all follow, whatever. Why you over here? We ain't over there. We ain't rushing to get over there. Why y'all rushing to get over here? And I'm not trying to start no mess or nothing like that. I'm just saying, though, we are who we are. We copper colored. It's like that. And I'll go ahead and what they say, land my plane on that. We us.
Okay. Anybody have a something they want to say?
Yeah, if I can go, Ness, I want to answer the prompt and I want to
No,
reply
no,
back to him.
no. You got the rebuttal. It's still his
Oh,
turn.
I can rebuttal to him.
Okay, go ahead. I'll give you a minute.
I think it's disingenuous, and I think it just shows xenophobia because you never see white race wars. Is it the PEW
What you think of
research?
a Ukraine war? That ain't it's so many wars in our history.
That is
think about.
race diaspora wars. You
I
don't
mean,
see them.
it is it's the white people diaspora. They've been
Yes, ma'am.
So you don't see
World
them
War II.
arguing. What I'm trying to get at, you don't see them arguing on what exactly it means
Oh,
to
the
be white.
Heritage Americans. Go on X. It's something called the Heritage Americans. They're delineating, and yes, they do. Go ahead.
Yes, the Heritage Americans, the Heritage Foundation, which is funded by Mega.
Yes.
The point that I was trying to make is I think the issue is a recognition of ethnicity. Race is a social concept, and 40% of living Americans are descendants of individuals that came through Ellis Island. So you have a large chunk of the individuals in the United States right now.
That's on that other side. What
Oh my
ethnicity
God.
is you
See, that's
anyway?
disrespectful. You see, I didn't interrupt nobody. I'm rebuttaling
We
to
was
you.
here
Now I
already.
have it like, that's
Yeah, but
crazy.
hold on. Okay,
I'm not talking about
wait
you,
a minute.
brother. I'm not
But
speaking
what's
about
your
you. I'm just
ethnicity,
talking
though?
about I am a person of color. I'm
But what's
Somali
your-
and I'm an American.
You from where, Mali?
I'm an American.
I know, but did you
I'm from
Yeah,
America.
that's right,
But my ethnicity is
Somalia.
Wait,
Somali.
hold on.
Oh
Where did you
my
say you was from?
I'm Somali American.
Okay,
Yes,
all
I'm
right.
Somali American.
Okay,
My
well-
ethnicity is Somalia.
Okay, hold on. You
And
next. Hold on. You next. Let's just finish him up and let him.
I didn't get to land. You guys both interrupted me with my rebuttal.
Because I'm the host. You
But
can
I didn't get to
you can have
land.
5 seconds. Go ahead and land your plane.
There's no point. You could just pass the mic back around. What am I going to say in 5 seconds?
Well, how much time you thought you
I
was
could have
gonna
just
get?
landed my point. My
But
point
how
was
much
simple.
time you thought you was gonna get, Somali?
Mm.
And you don't have to be disrespectful to the host.
So don't, because I'm about to snap on that light bulb in a minute.
And she
I
about
don't
to get
disrespect my
dropped.
elders. I'm just gonna drop
Yeah,
respectfully. I
don't
don't
respect
disrespect my
Miss
elders.
Dahlia, because I'll pop
Yeah.
that light bulb, girl.
You couldn't let me.
What the hell? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Million.
Hey, loves world.
Hey, how you doing today?
Grand rising, everybody. You know, I'm a Black American. At this point, I'm a Negro because everybody can't claim that. Um, I guess I would address the prompt. Black Americans and melanated immigrants. Where do we go from here? Is unity impossible? I definitely think unity is impossible. And the reason why I say that is because where was the unity all these years when Black Americans were trying to link with everybody and stuff like that? And the reason why I think this is impossible, because if you think about it, we have already always supported people, been there, but now when we step back and we not trying to help nobody, all of a sudden everybody want to be Black, everybody American. You know, it's like they just want to use, or what's the word? Like when you like in the trying to think of what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I can say this, but like if you in a relationship with somebody like hitting on you or something, and if you a person find out and they be like, oh, well, at least I ain't do this to you. At least I ain't do this to you. They come over here and they watch how we have all these issues with white tea people, and they just think they can come over here and think they can do the same thing. Well, I'm not doing this to you. I'm not doing this to you. So they just trying to like siphon our energy. And when the Mexican young man was up here and he was saying something about because he lived by us. That's the issue we have. People think because they in proximity to us and they're around our culture and stuff that gives them the right to just be in our culture. They don't disrespect nobody else culture. They think just because they're around us or if they got a Black friend, boyfriend or something like that, they can just do whatever they want within our culture. Some of them is so embedded in our culture to the point they don't even think it's our culture. It's like there's no unity because they don't respect us. They don't respect our culture. And then they try to come over here and tell us who we are, where we from and stuff like that. It's like that's the big issue. And if it ever gets to the point where it's so-called unity, I would say in a point where we just coexisting, where like you respect my boundaries, my culture, and you stay over there. If we need to come together and work on specific things, then that's okay. But otherwise, trying to be like how it used to be, I don't think we can ever go back to that. And I'm happy that like we're waking up as a people because all they would do is just act like it's unity and still do stuff behind our back. I ain't gonna say the word, but back at us and making us think that it's so some called unity and still be doing stuff in the background and not being there for us in reality. So it's just people just want to come over here and they want to use us. And we just not going for it no more. Everybody want to come over here and use us as the mat and step on us to lift themselves up. And now we're at the place where we have ethnic pride and stuff like that, and we're working on ourselves. So, but in reality, I think we need to go back to Negro because can't none of them claim that. And that's all I'll end.
All right, thank you. Anyone have a rebuttal for a million? No? All right. We're gonna get to Hey Soul. Hey Mama.
Good morning, Miss Love. Hi, Mama Nisi.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Okay. I don't see the name. I just see Lady Daphne. Hi Lady Daphne, how you doing?
Good morning.
Lady Daphne, what's your ethnicity?
I'm white and originally from the UK and came over to the United States.
Okay, you want to address our prompt this morning?
I don't get it. I'm not racist or anything like that. I just don't get people that are racist. You know, I just don't get it.
What you don't get about it, Lady Daphne?
It's disrespectful. It's very disrespectful. It's like we're all people. We live on the same earth, you know? Get along.
Oh, how do you feel about reparations for foundational Black Americans, the descendants of chattel slavery here in the United States and America on this soil?
You think you're saying there's slavery going on now?
Oh no, from the
No.
previous harms.
Oh, but that's history. We'll live.
That,
That's history. That's way back.
Show is our history. A debt that
Yeah, your
hasn't been
history.
repaid yet.
Yeah, your ancestors, and
Yep.
it got
I am my
changed.
ancestors.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's sad,
Very sad.
very sad,
It
darling.
hurts us to today.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So
So
how
we
do you
can't
feel about
benefit.
those? So
So we
how do you
can't
feel
benefit.
about those reparations? She didn't answer the question. So
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Cause she don't give a damn, Miss Love. That's why.
how do you feel about those do you support those reparation claims? Do you support us in our fight for reparations with our government?
You on mute.
Lady Daphne, you want to unmute yourself?
Miss Love, I got a rebuttal for her whenever.
Yep, so do too. Miss
I was
Daphne,
about to say me too.
Lady Daphne, you want to unmute? I don't know. Okay, we'll come back to Lady Daphne because y'all don't want to rebut her and she ain't responding, right? We'll go on to the next person, and then we'll see Mac Day. We're gonna rotate you down so I can bring more people up. Thank you for coming up and adding to the conversation, Lady Daphne. Now her phone on mute. Okay, y'all. Did anybody y'all want to hold y'all rebuttals and we just move on, or y'all want to do them without her responding?
I
I
just
would
wanted to
do it
say
without
one
it.
thing.
Okay.
I'm sorry, so go ahead.
I just wanted to say, so she don't understand our history. It's okay for the immigrants to reap reparations like they have been, but we're living in those times. She don't understand that. She's from the UK. So would she be considered the one of those Ellis Islanders, Ms. Love?
She here now. She ain't even the Ellis Islander. She a goddamn, she down when Biden was in office. Him and Kamala.
Oh,
She
well, she
here.
shouldn't have a say on anything
Yeah.
that yeah, she shouldn't have a say. Go
She
back to
didn't say
UK, Miss
nothing
Lady.
though. But she didn't say yes or no. That's what I was trying to get her to answer directly.
Her mute confirmed that she don't want us to have reparations.
I think her
And
mute
then when she
confirmed she ain't saying nothing at all
and
because
Miss
I don't know. She could
and
be
Miss
on
Love
another.
and
Hold
Miss
on,
Love work.
Mississippi. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
okay, I
Hold
got you.
on. Go ahead, Million.
Oh yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So she kind of just not answered on purpose, and that's the thing. These people come on here and say, "Oh, we all should be together. We humans, and we're this and we're that, and we love Black Americans." But as soon as we throw that reparation word out, that's how you know they be like, "Well, that was the past. That was the past. We have all these different immigrants and foreigners in our country that's getting reparations for stuff that happened way worse than what our ancestors went through and things that we're going through." That's how you know that they really don't care. So it's kind of like, I don't want to hear that stuff. I think they look at it like, oh, we begging for something that we deserve. That's all I wanted to say.
And then she left. Okay. Go ahead, Mississippi. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just know
No, it's all
you
good.
wanted to say something. My bad.
This your live, Miss Love. It's all
I
good.
know, but I try not to be rude unless I gotta be. So go ahead, Mississippi.
What I'm gonna say when she said something about can we all get along? We are all humans and all that bullshit. I believe back in history they didn't even consider us as humans. They considered us as property. And then when they tried to consider us a human, they said we were 3/5. So I don't give a damn about all that. Let's get along and all that kumbaya shit. Not everybody done extracted what they done extracted from us and all that. Not everybody done extracted and all what they got from us and shit with the free labor and all that. Excuse my French, y'all. With the free labor. Now can we all get along? It wasn't no getting along when it wasn't no getting along when they was doing us the worst. You know what I'm saying? So bump that. Now we all humans. Hell, we been humans. We been thinking that. We already know what we was. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody put a fucking identity on us now talking about yet we all humans and shit. Can we all get along? once they done did what they done did. So man, I don't give a damn about no unity. Like for real. The only motherfucker, well, excuse my, I'm sorry. But the only people I want to unify with is my black American people. That's it. I'm from the SIP. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up with a lot of foreigners and all that. It was just black and white. And we didn't get along with their ass. So what you think how we treating these immigrants that coming over here? So it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I want to say, when people come up here disrespecting you like that, Miss Lil, like cause I've been up in here since you went live almost. Man, don't be coming up here disrespecting. Y'all take that shit somewhere else. Don't be cause I've been watching you for like 2 or 3 months now, and you the most fairest person. You let everybody talk, but all that disrespect shit, that shit can go out the window. You hear what I'm saying? And that's all I got to say right there, Miss Love. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Mississippi, for that. Okay, so it's pretty red term. Million, did you address the prompt?
I addressed the prompt. Y'all did.
Okay, all right. Hey, pretty red.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. What's your ethnicity?
Black American.
Okay, you want to address the prompt?
Yes, Black American and melanated immigrants. Where do we go from here? Is unity possible? Um, the thing is how all of them came over here. They had a disdain for us when they were in their own countries. All of these people have one thing in common is that, they came here for resources. They came here for the Medicaid, the food stamps, they came here for housing, and they knew that the white people wasn't gonna put them in their neighborhood. They flowed them into the Black American neighborhood to come in our neighborhood for the resources. Then when they come in our neighborhoods and they get all the resources they need, they are able to buy them a nice house, get them a business and all this kind of stuff, and get them something that they feel like is better than ours. They knew how America looked at us over here. They knew our fight over here, and they didn't care. So the thing is that we are trying to teach our children now to kind of stay away from these people because they don't have any interest in helping us fight YT supremacy. They spread YT supremacy. They help YT supremacy. They help these white people to not give us our resources. So the thing is that when you have to go through the big man, you have to, if you're trying to get to the big man, you got to go to the smaller man first. And it's a battle for us, but we have to get them out of the way first. And the thing is, with Nolan Wells' case and with Carmelo Anthony's case, a lot of these melanated immigrants are the ones who speaking the loudest. They're the ones that saying this is not a race issue. It's not about race, and it's completely about race. And so they come in, they muddy the waters, they make things not look as bad as they are. And so the thing is, if we can get them, out of our policies, out, away from our kids, and just to teach our kids that they cannot be trusted. I land my plane.
Okay, do anyone have any rebuttals for pretty red?
Hey, love, bro, I'm gonna drop down. I don't have nothing though.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming up, Amelia.
You're welcome.
All right. Joyce.
Miss Love, Peacemaker have I guess he have a rebuttal if you can invite him up.
Okay, Joyce. You want to unmute yourself, Joyce? Joyce. Joyce, you want to unmute yourself? Okay. All right, Mississippi. Hold on. Let me see if Peacemaker. I don't know if he have a rebuttal or not. Oh Lord. Peacemaker, you had a rebuttal.
No, you go ahead and talk to yourself. See, you're not gonna bring me when you want. and then drop me when you want. You're not gonna use me like that. I'm African.
Well, get the fuck out the
Either
panel
you
then.
either
Hold
you're
on,
neutral or
Mississippi.
you're
Hold
not.
on.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
yeah. You can jump on. You can jump in my mouth.
Listen.
After all said and done, you're gonna solve your problems yourself.
Okay.
You do your own voting and vote the people out of your offices. I can't even vote. I could never vote. You the one that voting them into your offices. Keep your kids away from our kids. That would be all right. Why you always complaining?
Get
We
your
know the
dirty
real
kids
deal.
out of our country then.
That's what we're saying. You know,
Booty
do
scratchers.
that. You always making an announcement. Why you announce something that you're supposed to just do? Do it. You
We just
know, keep your kids away from our
Stop
kids.
fleeing here. Stop
No
fleeing
kids
here,
are
and then maybe
unalived.
our kids
No
wouldn't
kids.
have to be around
Get
y'all
your people.
kids.
Get your people out of our countries. Why people? Why all of you are in Ghana? Why you in Ivory Coast? Why you everywhere in Africa? Take your people back,
they coming
and
to
we can
take
bring.
over.
Yeah, you come in 1820 to 1904. We handed you your ass. You're gonna come again? We show you the same thing. What you mean?
You
Life is not
scamming.
about talking. Life is not about talking. Burkina Faso banned France. Diplomatic relation broken. Burkina Faso, go look it up. You cannot travel over there. They ban you. Talking about get out of our country. Break the diplomatic relationship. Then everybody go their way. Who you think you are? You Jesus? You nobody. You a liability.
You're a liability.
Yeah, he was a liability. That's why he's been deported back to his country. He's not in America right now.
The
And he's
thing
been in
is,
America for 20 years.
Oh,
the
that's
thing
great.
is, the reason why I said that is because the thing is our children are hanging around them and they're calling them all kind of slurs and different things. When one of our children are unalive, they are taking the side of the YT people. They have it's no way that they can be friends with these people. We can't pick out of the good, we can't pick out a couple of good ones and decide, hey, they're not like that. We have to teach our children to look at them all the same. Tell my son, do we know what's going on in America right now? You have celebrities pleading to Donald Trump to take over right now from what's going on with all these black boys being unalive through drowning, and you have the medical examiners covering it up because somebody is really unaliving these kids. So the thing is, this is the problem that we're having right now. We can't trust not the YT and not these melanated immigrants because they're backing this stuff. They're backing it and saying it's not a race issue. So who do we trust? Do we keep our I'm saying keep your guard up. Do not trust these people.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to say something, Miss Love.
Okay. Hold on. It's not your turn, Mississippi. Hold
Yes,
on,
ma'am.
ma'am. I'll get to you as soon as possible.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, ma'am, love.
What's your ethnicity for the room?
I'm from Mississippi. Go back five generations that
No,
I'm working on now.
I just need your ethnicity.
Man, I'm a black American. Proud to say it too. You hear me? Proud to
Uh-huh.
say that shit.
Okay, you want to address the prompt?
Yeah, I address the prompt. Black Americans and melanated immigrants. Where do we go from here? Is unity impossible?
Hold on one second.
Yes, ma'am.
June.
Hey, what's up?
What's your ethnicity?
I'm from the Caribbean.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead, Mississippi.
Yeah, like I was saying, get the fuck out of our country, man. I'm for real. Like I can't stand immigrants or white people. I'm just gonna be
Make
told.
it YouTube friendly. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Try to make it. You know what I mean? You can cuss,
yes,
but
ma'am.
not like, you know what I mean. Try not to.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I've been watching your lives for a while, so I understand. But I just got the passion right now just to say what's on my mind. But I'm trying to keep it TikTok friendly. You hear me? So at the end of the day, They coming over here. We ain't over there. This the thing that they don't think about. We are not over there trying to cause no interruptions of what they got going on. They coming over here, and then it's like a slap. It's like a slap in our face. To be honest, and I understood about the civil rights and all that, but it's like a slap in our ancestors' faces when they come over here and try to get the big head
Thank
over
you.
things that made possible because of our ancestors. You hear what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, right now, I'm like, yeah, forget them all. Forget them all. All immigrants, the YTs, anybody coming over here. We did this shit. And if they say we didn't do it, we speaking on behalf of our ancestors because they can't speak on behalf of themselves. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, they all need to go home. Like, I never been no place where I don't feel like I'm wanted. And right now, even the YT people, and I don't like them either, they telling their ass to go back home. And they don't understand. The sugar done ran out. The sugar done ran out, and it's over. It ain't no turning back. It's over with for them. Go home, whatever resources that they gain in America, because they couldn't do it in their own homeland. You got the immigrants coming over here, going to colleges and getting educated because they couldn't do it back there. And when they get their education, they don't even want to go home to even educate the people in their own homeland to fix it up, to do something about it. They want to stay over here and then trying to point the finger.
Okay, land
No,
your plane.
okay, I'll land it. And then trying to point the finger, point it back to your homeland. Get your finger, your hand, your feet, your legs, and take your ass back home. And I land my plane.
All right. Anybody got a rebuttal for him? For
Yes, ma'am,
Mississippi?
I do.
Okay, go ahead, so.
Mississippi, they're not in our schools. They're not in our politics. They're not cosplaying us. This is their country. They built it in our land.
Mm. Mm.
And they stinking ass ain't build. They stinking ass ain't build nothing. Not over here anyway. They can't even build in their own homeland. They didn't build nothing over here. They went to a building that was already open and they decided, yeah, I'm gonna stay because I feel more comfortable where I'm at now, than more comfortable back then where I come from, wherever I came from. So that's on them. That's on them to be like that. But at the same time, yeah, they gonna go back home. They gonna go back home. They best believe that. And I don't even like white people, but I'm agreeing on that one point with them. Yeah, if you gotta play the devil to be the devil, sometimes you gotta play that role. But it's strategic. That's all it is. Because when we get them out the way, then we still got this same fight we been fighting. They ain't been fighting nothing.
What
They ain't been
Mississippi?
fighting
I
nothing.
got a rebuttal for you too. You say you in Mississippi.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
don't even see a lot of immigrants. So
No,
how is immigrants affecting you
because
personally?
they're affecting y'all. They're affecting my people, and I'm just an extension to my people all across. I ain't just talking about the people in Mississippi. I'm talking about we just tied all across the damn nation. When somebody hurt in California, New York, Black Americans, I feel that too because I'm black. We connected.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
All right, thank you. Um, Anybody else had any rebuttal? No? Okay, we're gonna move to Mr. D. Hey, Mr. D.
Hey, I want to give respect to Miss Love and the panel. Uh, I want to say how everybody doing. The Haitian lady that was on here.
So what's your ethnicity,
Oh.
sir?
I am a American copper colored man.
Okay. Okay, so you want to address the prompt real quick for me, Mr. D?
Sure.
Okay,
So
thank you. You want me to read it to you? You want me to read it to you, Mr. D? What the hell? Mr. D going through. Hold on. Okay. Mr. D, We'll come back to Mr. D. I am. How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Doing good. Happy day to you.
All right. You want me to read the prompt?
Yes, sir.
I'm an FBA, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Black Americans and melanated immigrants. Where do we go from here? Is unity impossible? Okay. You got over there in the Caribbean, you got CARICOM. Over there on the continent, you got 54 countries. Have you ever heard of any one of them offering the Haitian a helping hand while they're being deported or anything?
Nope. I've been asking too.
No, they ain't gonna help. That's just like I don't understand our FBA people. Here's why I say I don't understand us. We've been separated from these people 500 years. When you sell something, you know exactly what that means. That means I have no love for you. So I don't understand how our people seem to get in their mind that, okay, these people coming over here to show love. They never came looking for you, bro. They never extended hands. We know what our ancestors, and you don't have to keep bringing up what went on in the 60s, before the 60s, before the civil rights. We the only people on earth, you got to understand, that had them. Tuskegee Airmen and all that stuff. Ain't nobody did what we did. But every immigrant group come here, the first thing they'll say is, we built this country. How you built this country and you can't build nothing in your own country? Now you got our boule that mix and mingle with these so-called immigrants. Or yeast them up or boost them up. But you got to overlook all of them because you got to understand in your mind that these people never been your friend, don't want to be your friend. You can't run for nothing in their country. And if you was to go to their country, all they're going to do is run scams on you, have you running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Oh, I didn't know he stole your money for that land. I didn't know this. And it's a lot of things they don't know. And we also know that they don't want to go back home. They love to fake like they want to go back home. None of them people, I don't care where they come from, don't want to go back home. And I don't know why they come to us for the answer, because the first thing they'll tell you is the white tea allowed me to come over here. So when they ask you for you to leave, then you need to go talk to them about that. See, they really scared. They ain't got no heart. But they want FBA to get out there and protest and do all this and do all that. That is not going to happen. We done took the knee, bro. That is over with. If you can't go stand up for your community like you claim you got so much heart and so much education and you know this, they know way more than we do. They haven't dealt with the backlash. They don't know that these people will turn up on them if they don't want to leave this country.
Thank y'all.
And we're going to sit down on our porch. We're going to sit back and observe and see who wins this. Because all of them scared to say what they need to say to them people to their face.
Okay, man.
And I thought they were saying that we need to follow the law. What happened to the law? I thought they said that FBA lineage do not follow the law. But they said,
your claim.
okay, well, they selling everything under the sun in America. Now they time to face the man they self. Go face the man. Don't come to us with that. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on. Anybody got any rebuttals for I am? Okay, we're going to move to Juneski. Hey, Juneski.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hey. And Juneski said he was Caribbean. And from which Caribbean place?
I'm from Grenada.
Oh, Grenada. Oh, okay. I never talked to somebody from Grenada yet. Let's
Yep,
see.
yep.
All right, you want to address the prompt?
Yeah, sure. I can.
Are you here in the United States?
I am.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep. So I'll have to say yes. It's unity is possible. Of course, it's not going to be easy. I've been here listening, for some time, and I don't want to say I understand, but I hear the arguments, and I see I see some truth, and I see some also. I don't want to say I see some truth to suggest that most of it was not right. So I see truth, but then I also see misunderstanding. So again, my answer is yes, but it will be difficult. So one key talking point I heard that sort of stuck out to me was the sort of you can't trust anyone the Caribbean or non-foundational Black Americans. You can't look for the good one. You just have to say sort of forget about all of them because you can't. So much of them are bad or not with foundational Black Americans that hey, forget about them as a total group of people. So I think that mindset is I don't want to say it's harmful because I do understand. Another talking point was that it's strategic, and that makes a lot of sense, right? You can't like sift through sand on a beach to find the good ones and say, hey, right, keep this one, keep that one. Yes, that's definitely a valid point. So again, so that's why I say it is possible, but it would be quite challenging. I don't see my timer, but if I can just give, so from my personal experience, which is, what I can talk to the most, I moved here when I was 14. While living in Grenada, I experienced I had no concept. I was a kid. I had no concept of racism, really. I sort of saw shows on TV about how it would be to be in America, and I really, it was really a fantasy to me until I moved here in Brooklyn back, maybe 20 years ago. So, and it was, then I finally saw reality, right? It was nothing like I imagined or nothing what I sort of saw as it was presented by the Western media that I consumed as a child. And I would honestly say it has been a struggle for me. So when I hear you guys talk about the resources that immigrants use and taking advantage of this and taking advantage of that, my personal experience has been one of just nothing. No, I wouldn't say nothing, but there was opportunity, there was struggle, they continue to be opportunity, and they continue to be struggle. And
Thank you.
and I say that when something that I often say, right? So
Okay, you
when I
got
leave my house, and I go outside, sorry if my kid is in the back. One second, I'll try to get away from her.
We like the kids, but it ain't the kid. It's just you got to land your plane.
Okay, I'll land it. I'll land it. When I go out of my house and I encounter, let's say, a white cop, he is not going to be able to tell that I'm like from the Caribbean, right? So he's not gonna sort of look at me and make that discernment. So I have that in that way, and in many other similar ways, like racism with my employer. I had to quit as a result of, whitey superiors, or not. I don't want to use that word, but higher
You
up
got any good
management,
stories? You got
and
any good stories?
that's my point.
I'm saying, but do you got any good stories of how they equated you to a Black American? You got anything positive, like you the way
Of
anything
course,
other than
of
something
course,
negative? You got anything
of course.
good
If positive, yes, of course. There's things
that
positive.
would make us seem like we alike as a group of people, like that you and my brother have some of the same tendencies, or that people couldn't tell apart. Something positive though,
I mean,
other than crime. I don't want to hear nothing.
okay, fair point, fair point,
Right.
fair point. So there's tons of differences, and you're saying
No, I'm telling
what's
you.
the
I'm asking.
similarity? You want a
Yeah,
similarity?
yeah, something similar that's positive. Not because you got black skin like me, you'll go to jail and nothing like that. We don't want to hear that.
Okay,
I
yeah,
want to
that's
hear
not
something.
making
I
those
want to
points.
hear
Yeah,
on the flip side. What
okay,
about you? That that they think we the same on a good level.
on a good level.
Yeah, on a positive note.
Right. So when you say they, right? So
Whoever you were talking about, like your boss, whatever negative experience you had, you can them the same type of people I'm talking about. You had
okay,
them positive experiences with. How would y'all be the same?
okay. So one is it's hard for me. It's new experience for me to separate myself, right? But I can do the exercise.
But you can put yourself together with us when it's when it's
No,
something negative
I get
happening.
your point. I get it, and let me attempt to do it. So
Hmm.
there was opportunities, right? Which is another thing that has been mentioned on this panel. I felt like there were tons of opportunities that I was given. So, for example, in education, um, there was sort of uh, grants that I was eligible for, and I thought um, that was only available to me for as a result of being here in America. So that sort of
Why?
thing.
Wait. You
Yeah, go
little
ahead. Go ahead.
slimy little sucker, you. Let me ask you something. You
Sure.
checked that. You got that grant because why? Because they thought you was a Black American.
Not that day. Well,
Did you let them know you was a Grenadian?
of course, of
Oh, so
course.
you checked the other box and you wrote in Grenadian,
No,
or
The
or you,
Grenadian is not a box that I
no?
can
It
that I
said
can
you had
check.
the other box though, right?
That's a fair point. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So to Black
Fair point.
American, to black a
Fair
lot of
point.
Black Americans, that would be
Fair
on the
point.
negative side now, June.
Fair point. Fair point. No, I see that. I see that, and that is sort of what
That's
again
called
something I.
cosplaying, June.
Okay, fair point. I see it. I see it from your. I see it now. I take that L. I take that L.
Thank you, Maroon.
Yeah.
But okay, we go. I digress. I ain't
Yes.
gonna.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna be. We just
Yeah.
gonna see if anybody got any rebuttals. Anybody got
I
any?
do, of course
Yeah, I
I
do
do,
too.
Miss Love. I do. Okay, so Mr. June Sky, Mr. Grenada, I just wanted to say when a cop pull you over, one thing that separate immigrants, Caribbean immigrants from foundational Black Americans is that y'all have a thick ass accent, right? So they
Yeah.
know who you. It doesn't matter if we share the same melanated skin. We are not
Yep.
the
Yep.
same. And when you
Agreed.
check that
Agreed.
black box, that's called identity theft. You supposed
Agreed.
to check other and you write in Grenada. But that's how you
Agreed.
hurt the black community by stealing from us,
I see
stifling
it.
all the resources that wasn't for you.
I see it.
And that's
Yep.
all I wanted to say in our land.
Yep. I see that
Yeah, I got.
now. Thanks for the education.
But why
Yeah, but
would
hold on, y'all. Hold on.
why would
Go ahead.
y'all even mark black?
Wait a minute. Hold on, Quavo. June, go ahead. You can respond to that. What Soul said, and then you got I am before we move on to Quavo.
No, I acknowledge that. That was sort
Oh,
of
okay. All right
yeah.
then. Hold on. I am. Your
Yeah,
rebuttal.
I would like to know, can our kids come to Grenada and get educated? And why y'all want to accept the Haitians over there in y'all country?
I can't speak to that. I was quite young when I left Grenada. Um, so I don't know anything about, or I don't know much, if anything, in terms of the politics in Grenada at this time.
No, I said, do you think our kids can come over there at 14 and get educated in Grenada? And also, why y'all want to accept the Haitians since y'all CARICOM and all that?
Yeah. So again, two questions: can they come over? I believe so. And why we won't accept? I have no idea about how the political system works, or not the political. The policies are created in Grenada, as I have been out of country for more than half of my life.
Oh, so you plan on staying here?
Uh, yes, I'm planning on staying here.
Oh, okay. I figured that. Have your ancestors ever worked 400 years, sun up, sundown for nothing?
Um, I don't know the exact length of time that they worked, but I do understand that slavery did, not do I understand, right? Grenada was sort of, not sort of, enslaved by European countries as well. For the exact duration, I do not know. Is it 1876 or 1976 or 74, I believe, is when they got their independence. So they did work sundown to sundown for nothing. But I don't know I don't know the length or the duration of it.
I was
You
saying
don't know your history.
Not fully. Agreed. Yep.
I said 400 years because I wanted to explain to you simply that we the most powerful group on earth. We was down 400 years, and we ran these peoples down.
Yep, yep,
All I
yep.
want for my community is for us to unite. FBA and everybody else go mind their business.
All right, all right.
All right, we're gonna move on. Next we got Quavo. Hey Quavo.
Well, what's up?
What's your ethnicity?
Shit, my ethnicity is Choctaw.
Okay, you wanna address the prompt?
Uh, yeah, preparations have already been passed out. You actually do your research.
Wait a
When the
minute,
great,
Quavo, can you address my prompt, please?
yeah, you said reparations, right?
No, I
Are
said
you
can you
asking about
address the
unity?
prompt?
Oh, the unity. Yeah, it could be unity.
Where do we go from here? I mean, you can just talk about whether we go from here. Where do you see the United States of America looking? I mean, how's that gonna look? You know, moving forward with the relationship between Black Americans and hold on, and melanated immigrants.
I mean, shit. I mean, I don't have no problem with it because I actually understand it. I understand that
Okay, start your question.
for y'all marking black puts you up under a certain category. You're not even black. I don't know why y'all mark that. I don't even know why they would come over here and want to mark that shit. That's crazy. And seeing the fact that the brother from what he said, Grenada, which is the Caribbean was a part of the Americas, and all of us is very much so related. You can even do genealogy if you actually know the research of it, that a lot of the indigenous POWs were shipped to the islands. Yeah. A lot of your Haitians, if you look at that, over 1 million indigenous POWs were shipped to Hades. Yeah, that's how they got on the island. So once you know all of that and actually see the facts and the documentation that backs that, then you know your whole argument ain't shit. Yeah, all y'all one big group. Now
Use
I'm not gonna say about the Africans
too friendly
because yeah,
language, please.
all of y'all one big group. So the argument is just is ignorant to me. Definitely when you know your history. And most of y'all are not African, but some of y'all are descendants of Africans over here. Yes, because there was only a number of boats and a number of them that came over, but the rest was actually taken from right here in America. And you keep marking black. Yeah, well, you should be marking Indian on your shit, not other, not African American. Because if you know anything about Africa, they have what they call the sixth district, and they're over reparations. And then if you research it, the countries that's against your reparations are actually your colonizers, the Spaniards, the French, the British, who actually colonized America. And the reason why they're against it, because they know you're indigenous, and indigenous doesn't get reparations. Yes, indigenous gets paid off of treaties from the land they got. That's why they got the Great Erasure and put Native Americans, which was nothing but the Siberians and all that. You can look all this up. You can look up the Indian Removal Act of the 1800s. It straight up tells you who were the Indians. It tells you that those who
Okay,
decided to go on
hold on.
reservation, those who
That's your
decided to
time.
stay.
That's your time. Hold on. Anybody got any rebuttals for Quavo?
Yeah, he sound crazy because if they had any FBA in them, they would have built Haiti. These peoples are not building where they from. This is all we saying. And then you coming over here cooning to the Caucasian and crying and
Sir, I
weeping.
never cooned one time to no
Raccoon in our little
Caucasian, sir.
TikTok shop.
I don't even fuck with white people, sir. I'm highly prejudiced and racist, sir.
Okay. The language, please.
Highly prejudiced and racist. Yes, that is me.
We
Hi.
we proper over here.
So you want to go help them build Haiti?
Yeah, y'all can have that, man. That's just ignorant as hell. You don't do no research, bro. I can tell you one of them old ass dudes, man, who didn't
I
learn
can tell
nothing. You
you a
stuck with
young
what
dummy.
people told you. You didn't research shit. You would know that the Haitians were right here from America too. So
You
your
tripping.
dislike for them is wild to me.
I don't have no dislike for no
Yeah,
one on
yes you
earth.
do. Yeah,
But
yes you do.
but where you from?
Well, I'm from Louisiana, sir.
Oh,
America. I
okay.
told you, Shata
Oh,
Sinke
okay.
U. Yes, the
Yeah,
great
oh,
great great grandson of Lily Raider, the
yeah,
great great
okay.
grandson of Lily Mae Raider.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. You said that like I'm supposed to know that or something.
yeah. That's Mississippi Mound Builder, sir. So you don't even know your tribes that most of your people actually came from up and down in Mississippi and on the East Coast. You don't know that. All you know is FBA.
You were either slow or something wrong with you, bro.
No, sir. Highly educated. Went to school. Actually, did all this
What that
research, and I
mean?
can
You
show you.
educated? You
I
still
can
go to
show you.
work? You
I
still
can
work for
show you,
somebody?
sir.
You
I can
still
show
work
you
for
in
somebody?
documentation
All
what
that
you
I'm
is, sir.
educated. You educated to go to work.
I can
That's all
show
that
you,
means. That's all that means. You educated to go to work. And first of all, let me put you in your
sir.
place,
What
bro.
facts do you
My
have
daddy
to
from
back
Mississippi. Hold
anything you
on,
saying?
bro. Hold
What
on,
facts
bro.
do you? I don't give a.
Okay, hold on. This is your rebuttal. Let him get a minute, and then you'll have yours. Go ahead. I am
Yeah,
helicopter. Can you start? I am time. I mean, so one of y'all. I gotta.
yeah, but I want to know what they mean by when they say, I'm educated. I'm highly educated. So who told you I didn't do no research? Who told you that I wasn't educated? Who also told you that you the only one do research? And the third part,
You ain't.
and the third thing, don't
This
never
nigga
try to
just
dis.
repeating itself.
And another thing, some people have lived history. Do you know what lived history is? I
He
think
left.
I'm through.
He left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't see no. I don't see no. Oh, you. Oh, you should be. You should hope you get old.
He's a Pan
Oh,
Africanist. OG.
He with that scam. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, why people can't run for president in Ghana? Why they every time they go over there and buy land, it gets they money gets stolen. All the people that go to Africa get scammed one way or another. Akon said he was building Akon City. What happened to that? And you see how they treated Jalen Brown. When they see an educated, a FBA educated American, the first thing they're gonna do is try to discredit you and say you just think you're the smartest in the room. And all that I'm educated. You educated to go to work. That's all that means. You ain't built nothing. That's why I asked him. I said, "Hey, since you're so educated, do you think you want to go back to Haiti and help them build it up?"
Okay, land your plane. I am.
Okay, that's it, love.
All right. Fire blast.
Hey, good
I
morning. Good
am.
morning.
Good morning, Fire blast. Wait a minute. Hold on. I am. You already addressed the prompt, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I thought so. All right, Fire blast. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing
Yeah.
great. I'm listening to the brother from Louisiana because I'm from Louisiana. I'm from
What's your
Bogalusa.
ethnicity, real quick, Fire blast?
I'm FBA,
Okay, go ahead.
Foundation of Black American.
Yep. You want to address
Um,
the prompt real quick, then you can get into your submission.
yes, ma'am. Black Americans and melanated immigrants. Where do we go from here? Is unity impossible? Yes, it is. 100%. We done dealt with these people for 60 plus years now. Even longer than that, because if you look at the 1920s, they've been coming. The Jamaicans, the Caribbeans, been coming over in the 1920s to work our fields. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. I. All right, so I'm still on. I thought my lost signal, but anyway, if you look at the 1920s, these people been coming over here. They never try to unite with us. It's always been a separation or a disdain for us, while at the same time gaining our benefits. So if you and when you speak about reparation, they are the main ones to say, "Oh, you don't need reparations. You need to stop begging your welfare and your food stamps, your EBT. That's reparations." And you think to yourself, like, wait a minute, these people technically got reparations because remember, in 1865, reparations was promised to Black Americans as land, right? 40 acres and a mule. That was a promise to us. Caribbeans, they got their own land, their own country, right? That's reparations. They got their own land, their own country. If you look at the Africans, right? The YT people say, you know what? We're gonna leave your country. We're gonna allow you to run and govern your own country, right? They got their own land, their own thing. That's their reparations. But at the same time, we didn't get that. We didn't even get a chance to even receive that, right? So from 1865, we was pushing for freedom. We got freedom in 1865, right? Then you look at 1965, which was 100 years later, we ended the whole Jim Crow era, right? So now we are in the delineation. This is the delineation movement and reparation movement, right? So I think by 20, and a lot of people wanted to happen sooner, but it's just something about that 65 for us. I think by 2065, we're gonna receive reparation. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna set balance amongst our people. And that'll be a mark of what 200 years of the end of our freedom. You get what I'm saying? I mean, not the end of our freedom, but from
You
when we
said
was free.
2065?
Yeah, that's what I believe. I believe by 2065 we're gonna see it. I think right now we are in the
God damn.
delineation. It's gonna take time, though, Miss Love. Think about it.
I know,
Think
but
about it.
then,
Like with you pushing these panels, we're educating the next generation. You get what I'm saying? Like this is
yeah.
living documents. This is the witness of the
All
delineation movement in real time. You get what I'm
right.
saying?
Okay. Yeah, but
That's
let
right.
me play. So, listen, anybody got any rebuttals?
Miss Love don't
Yeah,
like it.
I ain't
Huh?
got, I ain't got no.
I'll be fighting from the wherever we go.
The other side,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
Hey,
other
I
side with the ancestors.
Yeah,
I feel you, Miss
it's
Love,
about
but
the kids. It's about our kids, man. That's
Yeah.
what
in the
it's really
next
about.
generation, that's what I'm saying.
Long as
Oh,
we
Real
go
get
ahead.
it
I'm
talk.
one
sorry.
day. A lot of us may be long gone, but long as we get it one day. Anybody got any rebuttals before? I want to see what Mr. What's his name? Mr. Who Gonna Check Me? Mr. Who Gonna Check Me, boo? How you doing? Hold on, Doc, cause he was up here before. Mr. Who Gonna Check Me?
Grand Rising. I've been on and off. I've been just listening and everything like that.
Okay, what's your ethnicity?
I'm a American native of this land. I don't know nothing other than that.
Okay, so you're indigenous.
Yes.
Okay, you want to address the prompt? Can you speak up a little bit for us too?
Hold on one second.
Okay.
So
Yeah, there you go. That's much better.
yeah, I'm at work. I got a little
Oh,
headset
okay,
on.
okay, okay.
Black Americans and melanated immigrants. Where do we go from here? Is unity impossible? Nah, we can't never. Cause I mean that's how everything got started. We're tribal people from nature. You know, we're not gonna get along with everybody. I'm sorry. I mean, it is what it is. Just cause we the same color don't mean we the same people. We're not folks. We're not. It's just like that. I mean, you can look at these people and tell everybody want to put African American in front of us, but I done seen all of them, and I'm still trying to identify with one of them that look like me. I'm talking about not for real.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, they're not. So yeah, I mean the ones that's here, and I heard everybody talking about reparations and everything like that. So my thing is, what is reparation? What it look like for everybody that's on the panel right now? What do y'all think it should be? Just money, or do
Mm-mm.
we
Oh
should
Money
we
and
get
no,
land?
come
land,
on.
money and land, money and
Yeah,
land.
money,
Money
land.
and
I
land.
think we shouldn't pay no more taxes ever again. I think, shit. I would love our own hospitals and some stuff for us.
For
So
me, it's giving our name back so that
Yeah,
okay,
these
okay,
immigrants can't use it.
yeah,
okay. Now we talking. So I'm gonna say this. Um, the Quavo brother, he had some points. I don't think
yeah.
he articulated it like he needed to,
Right.
because I met a brother melanated like myself, and we worked together, and our lighter boss man thought that he was a fool. But this man did go back and research his history, and he tied himself back to this land. And everything that you said you want, Miss Love, this brother had that. He wasn't paying no taxes. And like this is supposed to have been the fool of the company. He come in late, he talk slow, but he had everything that he needed in writing that proved that he was indigenous to this land. And he didn't pay no taxes. His check was his whole check. And I was like,
He
wow.
he was like,
He looked at he looked at like me and you.
mm,
and he talk just like I talk. He's from Alabama,
I'm
and
about to mute you, Quavo. No one's slow. We rational people. We most of the time, but you was too damn hype. Kept coming off your mic.
yeah,
It wasn't because of what you was saying. It was because your actions, Quavo, and you still in there in the comments crashing out like you was crashing out on the stage. Go ahead, Mister. Who
but
gonna take me?
that's all I'm saying. Like if we want to get it, we got to put in the work and actually go and do the research, and you'll find it. I mean, I done
You
traveled out as
found
far.
something? You found
You
yours? Your
listen,
land?
listen.
Mm-hmm.
So I done traveled as far as Oklahoma and just meeting people online and stuff like that and talking. Never would have thought that this young lady from way out in Oklahoma, she traced everything back to Alabama.
No,
And
did you
she
find your land?
did I find my land?
Yeah.
My people have their land here. I don't
Yeah.
I don't I don't I
Okay.
don't really
You got
my,
heirs land?
right. I don't have I have my own land, but we have heirs land.
Yeah, y'all still got land. Yeah, we do too. We
Yes.
got heirs
Right.
land.
Right. So
Okay.
but with the air property and that too, we had to be careful with that because
Yeah.
it's so many tricks in there to where they can get it back.
Mm.
And if you not actually just coming together as like a family should, and we had a bickering back and forth, and throughout my heirs land, I done seen us lose a family home, two family homes. Uh, they don't want to actually do the land right by cutting down the trees that need to be cut and planting the ones that need to be planted back. There's a lot of stuff with the heirs land. That's why I don't really focus on that.
Yeah.
I focus
A
on
lot
my
of us
land.
don't. I want my own land too.
I focus
But
on my land. That's what I
right.
do. I just focus on my land that I got
Right.
because my people. That's the biggest thing. We got to come together. We got to
Right.
have unity
Okay, hold
so
on.
we
Let
can
me
have
land your plane. Let me land your
land.
plane. Okay,
Okay.
hold on. Okay. Doc Dollar.
Good morning. What up, though?
Hey, what up, though, Doc?
All right. I don't feel we could get together because it's been such a long time. 2026, and them people came over and they've been against us, but it was low key because we didn't have the internet and everything where everything could be publicized, where we could see it in real time. But now we see it in real time we didn't know before. So then now they showing their face where they showing how they really feel. So I feel really don't feel that we can. Like the other day, I was in the gas station, right? And I saw a guy. He looked like he was black, but then I did the head, and I like, what's up? He looked at me like, then went to the word like, booga booga booga. I was like, what the, like, but it is what it is. Like one day I listened to the show. My wife was like, with you was like, that's a teller. That's a teller. My wife was like, what that be? I like, they gonna tell a nigga a lie. That's it. I land my plane.
Oh, wait, you said
Oh.
I was calling somebody a tether.
Yeah, because you was on live. I listened to you one day, and with my wife, I had your TV, and you like, that's a teller, that's a teller. She like, what a teller be? I like, that be they gonna tell a nigga a lie. That's one of them other people.
Oh my goodness, Lord.
They gonna
So
tell a nigga, they gonna tell a black, they gonna tell a lie as soon as they get to talking to you, like they get on these stages talking to us. They gonna
Man.
lie. That's what a teller mean to me.
Wait, Doc, though, if I was screaming it like that, they must have been
Yeah,
rude. They must have been
they
really
was
doing some tetherism.
They were doing the telling telling lies. And you were like, that's not nothing, just nothing but a teller. That ain't nothing just but a teller. And I like, and she like, what that mean? I was like, they telling a nigga a lie. Let him go.
Oh my goodness.
That's a
That
new
was so
saying. A
funny.
tell a nigga, not tell a nigga, tell a lie. Shit, that's what a teller mean, tell a lie. When they get to saying that, because that's what they gonna do.
Every day.
All
Hey,
right.
Maroon.
All right, peace, y'all.
All right, peace, Doc.
Yeah.
What's going on, Queen Mother? How y'all
Lord.
doing today, family? What's going on, Miss Niecy Fly? What's going on, Soul?
good morning.
Hey.
I'm
What's
just
up?
I'm just sitting here
What's
trying to
up, big
upload
dog?
these get this footage out from yesterday to the gentleman right now. So that's why I'm a little quiet, but I'm here. I seen you needed help with that mod, and I said, let me come on up. It's a lot easier to do it up here.
Plus, I heard somebody was a Pan African, but I guess they got deported off the panel. I guess so. But I'll address the prompt if y'all want. What's going on, helicopter? I
Yeah.
don't know what you. Um, Black Americans and melanated immigrants. Where do we go from here? Is unity impossible? Well, the place that they're going to go is home, and we're going to stay here in our homeland, just like we've been doing for the past 500 plus years. Especially speaking of which, talking with this gentleman here, it's not too much I could really share, but I've been flabbergasted learning the history of basically Texas, specifically Dallas, and what Dallas is and what it was. And I can't really say too much yet because, I know he's going to be chopping up the things that he wants to share, but I could tell you the stuff that he's told me off camera. And one thing that I've seen is, especially dealing with the Buffalo Soldiers out here, the Buffalo Soldiers cleared the whole West. The whole western half of the United States was the Buffalo Soldiers. They don't talk about that at all, is how the Buffalo Soldiers were used to clear the land. And also, too, he was telling me why West Texas and most of Arizona, New Mexico, and the lower half of Cali and Nevada and all these other places that are desert. I was asking him, why are they still desert, right? And he was basically, in so many words, and I'm going to paraphrase, since FBAs are not on that land, he didn't say FBAs, but I'm using FBA. Since FBAs were not on that land, the land has become desolate, even parts of Mexico. Now, why am I saying this? Because you look outside of these borders and you see most of the world is a third world. The rest of the planet is a third world except for America. I don't know any other place on the planet that has the infrastructure and the ingenuity that we have here. And we got all that done without having immigrants here. Now, when the immigrants got here, places like Miami, New York, certain parts of Texas, certain parts of Atlanta, certain parts of LA, I mean, these people start making their things look like a third world. So, no, I think unity is impossible at this point. We've got to see these people wave their flags in our country, which is a declaration of WAR. And they're very hostile towards us for no reason, for helping them, for, cleaning them up. So, yeah, I don't think we'll ever need to be now on an individual basis, maybe, but I'm talking about as a group effort. Like if Haiti wanted to get a contract with Black America, I'm going to need to read that thing like 5 times before I commit to anything, to be honest with you. So, yeah. And then the disrespect to our ancestors and on our ancestral homeland as a whole. Nah, man, I'm good. I'm sorry. And now maybe somebody else, maybe that Pan African who was up here, he might be able to do some business with them, and then also too, seeing them have their children dig for diamonds in Africa and how dangerous that is for these white tea corporations. Man, hell no, I could never imagine. And then having especially Orlando International Airport, when I flew in last time, I just kept thinking to myself, I would never have my grandmother over here pushing around some, big old white heifer, you know what I'm saying? You flew all this way to do that for your grandmother to do that? No. So no, I'm good. Me personally, I'm good. I mean, like I said, an individual basis, if somebody want to unify, cool. But in a mass scale, no. And I land.
Hey, can I piggyback off FBA Maroon? Uh, like I told y'all earlier, man, I've been listening to y'all live for like the last 2 months, man. I kind of love this shit. You know what I'm saying? It get me through my third shift job. You know what I'm saying? I work third shift and I just be going back to the playbacks or whatever. Man, that shit, man. This thing right here, I never seen it in my lifetime. I'm 33 years old. I'm kind of fairly young. I never seen nothing like this in my lifetime, and I embrace it too. I embrace this. And then I'm from Mississippi, hence the name Mississippi Manny, hence the name. And we ain't grow up with no immigrants like that in the SIP. Like yeah, even it was just black. It was just black and white. You know what I'm saying? The white people didn't like them either, and we ain't like the white people. So it's like a trickle effect.
Hey, it's the
But
same here, brother. In Louisiana and Washington Parish, same thing. I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So what I'm trying to say, the only thing I'm trying to say, man, I appreciate this. I'm gonna make sure my kids know it. I got a 3-year-old daughter, 1-year-old son. You hear what I'm saying? Been married for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was impossible for me to have kids, but God blessed me with them. So I just gotta embrace this, and I embrace this. You know what I'm saying? Like they all need to go home. They just need to go home. I don't know what the fuck wrong with them. I don't know if they slow. I don't know if they the R word R in with a D. I don't know what's going on with them. They feel they done got comfortable, but now it's time to go home. Y'all done did what y'all, now it's time to go home. And then we got that next battle. We fighting. We always fight. We gonna keep fighting. Never give up. Never give up. We gonna keep on fighting. Get y'all ass up out the way, and then we got some other issues to deal with. But the immigrants or whatever, they played on our name. They played. If I feel like they played on my ancestors' name, bro, because they were fighting for the civil rights, for they asked to be here, and I think they played on their damn name. And I want revenge, and I ain't gonna lie, I want revenge personally.
Okay, we're gonna land your plane, Mississippi. On that note, we
Yeah.
got
Okay.
we got
Okay. My bad, love.
no, that's okay. You got Stu. Is that Stu?
Stewart,
Be- Stewart beef with us.
you
Yeah,
on
I'm,
mute,
I'm
dog.
in here, but I'm on the train commuting right now. going to work. I was just listening.
Okay, Stu. Y'all can
Miss
continue
Love,
to
can I?
go ahead,
Miss Love,
Firebrand.
I want to ask you. I know you be recording. The videos and everything of us communicating. I was wondering, can you save that on the hard drive for like? Cause I'm thinking more of like, I think about the future. So, I'm thinking like people that's like 100 years from now. 21, 26. You get what I'm saying? And they can hear, that our ancestors could hear, what we was talking about, at this time. That it's like a living, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a history record.
A time capsule.
Yes. Yes. So like the brother from Mississippi, he said he got kids that's 1, 2. His great great grandkids can hear him speak up on the panel. You get what I'm saying? And hear what we was fighting for and what we was pushing for. And they need to know this. It's like I wish we can go back in time and just look and listen to how our ancestors was communicating back
Well,
then.
hold
You
on,
get what I'm
Fire
saying?
Blast. Let me let
So
y'all know then. All of the live streams are uploaded to my YouTube channel. You can find that link in my profile. And then however people download them, you can download, I mean, you know what I mean? However you do, once you get them off of there.
yes, ma'am. Cause I was, but we also need to put it on a hard drive. You get what I'm saying? So where it can't be, even if
Yeah.
they try to take it off, if YouTube, TikTok, whatever go down,
Yeah.
we still got that record.
Y'all
I
remember the
agree.
floppy disk, like the
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna
floppy
look
floppy
disk
into
and
disk.
that.
shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah, we
very
need to get.
smart, Miss Love.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh yeah, I
for
need to
real.
go. All I need to do is go get a disc and just download it to my disc on my computer. That's all. But
Like an
that's thanks.
MP3,
I
like
didn't
an
even think
MP3
about
or
that.
MP4, Miss Love, like an MP3 or MP4, and something that you can take off your computer and it still saved right there.
Okay, a MB3, a
Yeah,
MP3.
yeah, something like that.
MP3.
Yeah, MP3. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. I'm definitely going to do that.
Yes, ma'am, because we need that. We need our own museums, and that need to be put into the museum so they can hear us. If they want to, if our ancestors in the future want, like, hey, I wanted, they could sit for hours and listen to these conversations. They could sit for hours and listen to what we, our thinking pattern, our
Yeah.
why, like, everything. And they can hear, not only hear our side, they can hear how the other people's thought about us. These melanated immigrants, how they thought about Black Americans, why they at the same time benefited off what our ancestors created. So they don't go down that same path that our ancestors did by inviting these people over, thinking that these people is gonna come over here and being kumbaya with us, and at the same time disrespect us.
Because
So
they already trying to erase our history in real time. Everybody trying to
exactly.
claim what our ancestors done did, whatever. And I say we did because I am my ancestors. I am my great great grandma Gertrude. I am my great great grand
Hold on, Mississippi. Hold
oh
on.
my bad
That
love.
no, that's okay. Matrix.
Hello, good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good morning. What's your ethnicity?
FBA. Been here for a
Oh.
minute.
Oh, okay. I just want to know because I'm sorry, Mississippi, but you know how some people will come up and switch that profile to something else. I be trying
I
to.
understand. I already know. Miss Look, I'm telling you, I've been following your lives for a minute, and I do the playback every damn night when I go to work. I'm like, what's the newest upload for Love's World? And I be listening to it, man, and that shit give me strength. And sometimes I be looking across the because I work in a warehouse or whatever, and I be looking across. Man, that shit give me so much energy. Sometimes I be want to slap the hell out of some folks. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, and I gotta calm down. I gotta go outside, smoke my little cigarette or whatever, and just calm down because man, that shit, what y'all doing, man, this shit is historical. What y'all doing? This shit is historical. I'm telling you, we feel this shit all the way in Mississippi. You hear me? We feel this shit. We feel it, and I try to put my cousin them on, and all of them. I got a few cousins that now they tuning in to you. So hey, much respect and much love.
Well,
And I
shout
just
out
hate
to the cousins in Mississippi.
and I just hate when they disrespect you like that because you always fair. You always fair. And FBA Maroon, hey, shout out to you too. Because hey, you be putting these motherfuckers in line. You hear what I'm saying? You be putting
Okay,
them in
okay. We're
line.
gonna
Shout
do
out to the
that.
family and shout out
You
to all the
did a
Real
great
talk.
Mississippi
job.
women.
All right, we gotta go ahead. We gotta move on to Matrix. Matrix.
Yes, ma'am.
How you
So,
doing?
yeah, I'm glad. I do agree with Mississippi, the person that just got through speaking. We do need a lot of connection because we're so spread it out in the United States, and you already know how that came about. We're in 2026, and we know that us being displaced has happened many years ago. So we're the product of that that event. But I would like to say, answering your question, Black Americans and melanated immigrants, where do we go from here? And is unity impossible? It is not possible. I know it's not. My dad is his roots are from Mississippi, and on my mother's side, her father is from Mississippi. So I done some research, and my people have been down there for a very long time. But we know, like during the 30s, 1930s and 1940s, there was a lot of lynching and all of that. The
Strange
people,
fruit.
I'm so sorry,
You
strange
could go
fruit,
ahead.
was going on down there. And so a lot of BLK families, so-called BLK families, couldn't take it no more anymore. So what they did, they all migrated to the north. So I was born in Chicago. So most of the people in Chicago now are from Mississippi. And my father was telling me that his father was telling him that when they moved, they all had to move to an area called the Low End. If anybody from Chicago, you know what the Low End is. And every BLK person, family that migrated from the South, moved to Chicago, stayed in the Low End. And they stayed in the worst conditions. My grandmother told me about that story. Anyhow, I'm going to move on. I will say that my dad shared with me what his father shared with him. It was a Caribbean lady. She was from Jamaica. And there were a lot of BLK families living in the areas basically packed on top of each other on the south side of Chicago in this one area called Brownsville, which is considered the low end. And my dad said that that Jamaican lady would speak her patois and she would be fussing. She'd open up her window and fuss at the BLK Americans walking by, and she would throw a bucket of piss outside her window, angry. And I said, well, why would she be so angry? He said, I don't know. But everybody knew her as the angry Jamaican lady. Now, that was during the 50s. Why would she be so angry? So basically, I brought up that story to just, you know, enlighten, well, enhance what you all have already said, is that when they come over here, there's a hate. When they come over here, we'll be like, oh, hey, brother, hey, sister, we're not looking at the difference. Not at that time, we weren't. You know, you'll just be like, okay, they speak different, and it may look a little different, but you're the same color as I am. So, hello, how are you doing? And you get this feedback, you get this snarling type of attitude from them, this reaction, and you don't know why. Now, I will say, you know, the food and the spices are delicious, and you go in and you patronize their business. They're not welcoming you into the store by saying, hey, welcome in. How can I help you? It's barely wanted to open up their mouth. They're looking at you like you're, you know, worthless. And you're just thinking to yourself, well, what did I do? And so they're not the only ones. Jamaica's not the only ones. There's a lot of people from other Caribbean islands and other immigrants that just seem to always have this disdain, you know, toward us. And I'm sick and tired of it. Now, for those that do not read the Bible, that's fine. But I trace all of this of what I'm saying basically in the Bible. We here, Black Americans or FBA, here we kind of stand alone and we're isolated for a reason. The hate is a spiritual thing.
HATE, HATE. I love TikTok shop. Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
spell that
okay.
word out.
Oh, what word, sir? I'm sorry.
The H word, you gotta spell it out. You gotta say
Okay.
HATE.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Go
Yes.
ahead, go ahead,
Okay.
Lane. Yeah.
So, yeah, so that could be traced biblically. There is even other books that I've read that's outside the Bible that does connect to the Bible. And it's basically saying that here in this Turtle Island, North America, we are not favored. We're not liked. And the best thing to do going forward is for us here to forgive one another, okay? Love one another. I know it may seem hard because some people are just not lovable, okay? But you connect with like-minded people of your own kindred and focus on that. Focus on healing yourself, help others heal. Now, you can't make a person do anything. You can't make them, you know, accept you. That's fine. Some people are dealing with their own traumas and dramas. I'm not talking about those people. You know, pray for them and move on. But for most of us who are looking for a change, it will catch on. It will definitely catch on. And that's what I believe. I'm going to land my plane there.
Yeah, y'all. So we're gonna kind of wrap it up there. Anybody got something else they want to say? I was just gonna do a short stream.
Well, I got something to say, Miss Love.
Go ahead, Mr.
Thank you for unblocking me because I had a lot to say, and shit, hey, I just love y'all. I just love our black people, man. I just love us, man. We are the shit with no toilet. We just the shit. You can't get flushed down.
Okay,
Damn,
look, Benji.
my daughter said, "Say hold up, Mama, you can't curse, okay?
Okay, look, we gotta just the
We just,
YouTube,
I know,
the language. Is
yeah,
that why I blocked you last time?
I think it would because of the way I be talking, but yeah, I'm trying to get that TikTok language real friendly. But I'm not so friendly when it comes to immigrants and white people. I'm not so friendly, and in real life, like my wife got to calm me down sometimes. In real life, I'm just not too friendly because I already know what they did to us and what they are doing trying to do to us, and it
Mm-hmm.
won't prevail.
It
When
won't.
none,
It won't. Okay, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Any of y'all want to have shout out to y'all. So you got something, Niecy Fly? Y'all got something
Yes,
y'all want to
ma'am. I
say?
just wanted to say thank you for having me up. Thanks to the chat, YouTube, TikTok. Thanks to my mods that's here in the way. And Doctor
I
spoke,
love that.
what's his name, Doc? He spoke on something earlier about the head nod. And that's another language that we have that a lot of immigrants are not privy to. We know how to speak to each other without using our mouths. So whether it's a wink of an eye, a head nod, a shoulder bump, we know how to communicate with each other. And that's all. I'll end.
Period. Y'all, I just got a headache. So, tomorrow will be a longer stream.
Lord,
That's
let me
all.
send you this galaxy before before
Thank you,
everybody drop.
Mississippi.
Miss Love, get some
Niecy.
Miss
hydration.
Love,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
thank you for
Malone, I need
everything,
all
for
that.
real.
Oh, you
Thank you.
welcome, Fiberglass. I love y'all too. Hey, Niecy Fly, you want to say something before we go?
Hey, Mama Nisi. She might be making that barbecue sauce. She might
Okay.
be making that but bros barbecue. No, let me stop.
Right.
All right.
All
Yeah, shout
right.
out to y'all. Shout out to y'all, Miss Love. Yeah, get some hydration or something so that you're not sitting there and then take a nap. That's one thing I learned. If you take the
Right.
medication, you gotta take a nap afterwards so then it can activate.
Right. I might come back on later for a few hours. We'll see if my head hurt or not.
Okay.
But okay, y'all.
You,
See y'all later.
okay, Miss Love.
Peace.
Peace.